Hiya, people. Sorry, I'm saying people, but I gotta readjust my feet quick. Okay, so I have a pile right here of different fabrics and stuff, and I've been using up more old book page because, of course, I'm obsessed with using up as much of my old book page as I possibly can within my junk journals. So, on the Paper Outpost, she was did this thing called paper or fabric paper is what it's called on the Paper Outpost. And I've been kind of getting obsessed with doing this with all my like extra cover stuff. But I do it a little differently than she does. That's bad washi. I've been experimenting with it a little bit, and I wanted to do some of my experiments on here, but also show you how I've been getting through this. So, I've been taking pieces like this, and if it's too big, I'll cut the end off. Sometimes if it's a small enough piece, I just throw it away. But we can do glue stick way or use Mod Podge. I'm going to do the glue stick way first, and then with some heavier fabrics I'm going to use Mod Podge. So but I figure find a way to use up some of these old book pages to the best of my ability. This way, I'm using them up. Because I don't like having tons of papers and book page and fabrics and everything else all over the place and never really being able to use them up. And my one daughter, instead of going to bed, she is jumping on the bed. Which are little kids for you. So I've been dealing with the kids yelling at me back and forth all day today about how they do not feel like it's a good idea to get done with basic things that they need done, like going off and cleaning their room. Seems to be a big one today. They don't want to do it. Now, this is just an initial glue on. And after I get this all glued on and everything, I'll eventually cut them out like we did all the other things, and we will make them into journaling cards and all that jazz. So, but this is what it looks like for right now. I'm going to show you some other pieces I did earlier today. Quick. And then I'll do it the Mod Podge way in front of you. So, as you can tell, I Mod Podged these. So there's number one. This one's another one. Here's one that definitely has a lot of mixed and matched ones on it. Here's another mixed and matched one. And this was the first one I did with Mod Podge. And I figure in the end I'm going to sew them all together and make them into lovely journaling cards, pockets, and all that jazz. So, again, I'm just going to take it here, and I'm not going to use glue again. This time I'm going to use the Mod Podge. And again, I'm just trying to make sure this is pretty well aligned and sticker down with some washi tape. It's a good way to use your washi tape, especially ones that you don't really care for. This one I actually really like, but I have a lot of it, so I don't mind using it on stuff like this. And I run out of ways to use my washi tape, and when I was going through my washi tape phase, I used it a lot. Like a lot. So this is definitely way bigger than our page. So I'm gonna see if I can get it ripped down a little bit here. And again, I'm just trying to use up what I've already got going here. So that, then I just take my scissors so I don't have to cut too much of it off later on, and I can still use the rest of the fabric. Take it, rip it, voila. Now we're going to take our Mod Podge and just glue the corners. And I'm going to try gluing this part just like if I was going to cover a book, basically. Alright, then I take this, make sure it's the correct way. This way. And my Mod Podge actually at the moment is kind of like homemade because I was running out of Mod Podge and I have a big bottle of art glitter glue and it's been sitting a lot the last couple months. Like I refill my art glitter glue bottle all the time, but I feel like I'm not using it in a good time period, so I've been mixing some art glitter glue and water because that's the glue I have currently. So this is how I make a solid one out of this. And then I set it off to dry. And again, you can go through this and do this rather quickly, which I like, being able to do something rather quickly in case the girls are having issues or whatever, you know, I can get to them quick and go back to this as I want to throughout the day. So I've been kind of doing this a lot today. All right. Now I'm going to lay one piece of fabric on it and then, actually no, I'm not even going to do the piece of fabric. I'm just going to do the pieces I want. The pieces that I already picked out here. They're embroidered stuff here and stuff like that, so I just want to, I think they'd look so cool. I just never done anything like this, so hopefully the art glitter glue portion of this will help with it gluing fast and not having them issues of, oh my goodness, is this going to work or not? Hoping. Anyways. Because it's embroidered like this, I want to kind of make sure it sticks. And I'm just wiping my hand on there. The Mod Podge that just fell onto my hand. Alright. So I have more here of different like embroidery type stuff, but I don't think I want to do that. I think I'm just gonna stick this on it and call her good. And then maybe the next one will go to doing that bit. Just because I'm unsure about this next one. I'd rather it be controlled a bit more. But this is a great use of me using up my Mod Podge. Or not my Mod Podge, but my fabrics that I've been having just sit around the house. And my nose is still stuffy from allergies. The pollen has been up at my house. They just mowed the lawn, which gives me like an instant sinus infection, which I've never understood that, but I guess it happens. I love how I go through a week worth of grief every time they mow the lawn. My daughter's just the same, just runny nose. And sounds just as bad. But don't worry, it ain't the virus, which is awesome. Already been tested immediately when I started getting the stuffy nose. So well, that's a plus. And I'm not worried about it hitting my glass because I just use glue gun when this type of thing is done and over with. I'll just grab a rag and use some glue gun on the whole thing. Just to make sure I'm not destroying my stuff here. On here. Looks good to me. I might make actually this fabric collage. I might take my fabric collages and put them in my Etsy shop. I'm not sure how I feel about that yet, but I might. All depends. One thing I do love about Mod Podge is it dries clear. what? I'm going to try this. See what happens. I know it seeps through, but I do this the right way. I might be able to just stick her down wherever I want her to go. Because I'm using multiple fabrics and it's going on top of each other, I figured maybe this would work a little nicer for us. Alright, now we go with a little interesting work. There we go. So now you know you can do it with multiple different kinds of fabrics and stuff, not just one particular kind. But that's what I wanted to show you guys today. I hope you enjoyed this video. I'll probably add white paper to the back of them, and then, or coffee dyed paper, or graph paper, or some kind of plain paperish thing to the back of it, and then I will be cutting them up and sewing them together. So I hope you enjoyed this video. Have a great day. Bye.